best selling items you can dropship in 2022 for the new year. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best selling items in DHgate for 2021 for you to understand better which niche you need to focus on 2022. So stay tuned. Hello guys and welcome to Cardrop YouTube channel. I'm Daniel, I'm the CEO and the co-founder of Cardrop, and I also have 7 years experience as dropshipper at eBay. And in today's video I want to show you the best selling items on DHgate for 2021 for you to understand and learn better what's going to be the top selling items in 2022. I want to show you how to reach as well to see all the best sellers, and I will show it in different suppliers in AliExpress, in DHgate, with Banggood. Basically, you can do it with every supplier. It's super easy. So let's jump in the video. But before we jump, if you can smash that like button and subscribe to YouTube channel down below for more videos and tutorials about dropshipping on eBay. It's completely for free, so why not? So to reach, first of all, each supplier bestsellers, all you have to do is to write best seller and the name of your supplier, for example Amazon, and then you can go to the best sellers of Amazon because they always represent it. So they show me it by category: best sellers in baby, best sellers in clothing. For example, let's see if AliExpress have it. Best seller AliExpress. Some of suppliers may not have it. They go for AliExpress best selling. Let's see if there are anything interesting. As you can see, we can see maybe the weekly best sellings. Okay, weekly best sellings, and then by category: women, men, electronics. But in today's video we are here for DHgate, not for any other thing. So I entered DHgate bestsellers and they show it by category, as I said before. Home, accessories, shoes, accessories bestsellers, baggage, luggage, accessories bestseller. This is at the top. Of course, you can choose any category that you want to choose. We will go with, first of all, with everything else, with security and surveillance, tactical gear, game accessories. Let's see what else. Automobiles, motorcycles, toys, gifts, electronics, home garden, and cell phone accessories. I just choose some of the most popular categories that I know that are really popular and hot products there are there. So these are the best sellers and you can see anything else, and anything else it's basically looks very weird, and we are not going even to see anything from here, to use anything from here, because you can look how it's look. When I click on that, I thought maybe there will be some items that are really hot but not belong to any category. Sometimes you can even find out there an amazing products that not related to category. But what the hell is that? Nigeria Direct Logistics Service. I don't know what is that. Let's choose the next. Security surveillance bestsellers. So here we can see amazing thing. For example, egg shape self-defense alarm girl. In the end, it's just a way for you to see what's best selling, which products repeated bestsellers, and get idea from the products. First of all, you can sell the hot product that you can see, that you are seeing here. But besides that, you can always look for alternative products to sell as well. For example, I have a mouse, okay, a mouse or a keyboard for the computer, and the mouse is black with LED lights. So I will try to search something it's look like the mouse. For example, instead of black mouse, white mouse with LED, or you got the idea. So that is the main goal, to search also products that look alike, to understand why the product is selling that much. When you understand that, it's easier for you to duplicate it a lot and again and again and again and again. And at the moment that you duplicate it, you are building a high build net of hot products that will jump you up front from selling items. So always understand and at least try to understand why the product is highly sells, okay, and how I can duplicate his success, the product's success, by multiply products, upload more products for my store. For example, here we can see Tactical Gear bestseller, sorry, and honestly, I see that repeated himself. Let's see, watches, but I don't know how it's related. Tactical Mole pouch, rifle scope, again rifle scope. This is also a pouch. So I can see that the most things that are high sales, this is like already 800 sold, so it's not a lot. I can see that Tactical Gear is really high demanding product because it's repeated one time and on the second time. So it's very interesting to try to see and understand. This is rifle scope, hunting optics. Okay, so it's a rifle scope with red dot sight. This is also red dot sight laser. So I will try to search for, as you can see right here, a rifle scope with red dot, and then to understand why it sells too much. What are the reasons? And then try to duplicate it over and over. Bestsellers, game accessories. I can see here a controller. I can see here a grip. Yeah, it's a joystick. So maybe a joystick can be a good idea, and you got the idea. So basically you can search it by category. You can even go to a category that is more interesting, that you have more knowledge. For example, if you have more knowledge on cell phone and accessories, so search your answer here. If you have more knowledge of home and garden, so search that category. Basically, the main goal of searching for bestseller item is to see the product, get the general idea why it's top seller product. Why? First of all, the why question. After you understood and you answer the why question, upload the product and search for other products that is look-alike, and then try to duplicate your success. Of course, change the title, change the images. Even you can create a bundles. For example, I'm selling a controller with a joystick or with silicone cover or with sticker. And then you are mixing, for example, let's go for the games or the toy it was, I think. No, it wasn't toys. Let's search where it was. Maybe, let's see. It wasn't here. Game accessories, I think. Yeah. So for example, I can take the controller, sell the controller, and add a skin. Okay. A skin. For example, it's a sticker. Skin sticker. So that is the main idea of doing that. You can search for products and mix with top products 1 and 2 and create a bundle. And when you are creating a bundle, you are the only one that sells that most of the time because you are unique. And when you are unique, you can schedule, you can basically, you are choose the price. You are choosing the price. Of course, you have a market price and you can put a price higher or lower, but in the end, you don't have a competitors because you are the one person that did that bundle for the start of the products. When the time passes and people will see it, they will duplicate it from you, but you will be already in the top. So that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you can smash that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel down below for more videos and tutorials about dropshipping on eBay. I was Daniel. It was a pleasure to talk with you. I really hope this video helped you a lot, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.